أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well. And kindly, can someone do a review of what we did last week? So anyone, Sister Sharbano, Haku, can you do a review of what we did last week? Yep, go ahead, Sister Sharbano. Or anyone who would like to do the review, please. Sister Zainab, can you do a review of what we just did last week? Just a recap. Or Sister Ma'suma Hassan, if you're at home. Or Sister Zainab, or Sister Sadia, if she's okay. Let's get Sister Sakina or Sister Zamina. Can you just do a quick review? We cannot unmute. Okay, sorry, apologies. Okay, Sister Sharbana, try now.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
Okay, I was saying I joined halfway, but when I joined, I remember we did some of the conjugation of the verbs which were nakis.
Yep.
And also you taught us about the effect inna would have in a nominal when it enters a nominal sentence, and the effect it would have on the mubtada, and it's used for ta'kid, and it makes it then becomes ism inna and khabar inna. Ism inna would be nasab in the nasab form, and khabar inna would be in the marfu form.
Brilliant.
That's all. That's some of the things I remember.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Right, now I want to do something which I want to practice now, because this practice is essential. Now I'm going to show on the screen some verb conjugations, and then inshallah see how far we go. Right, Sister, so I'm going to ask Sister Sadiqa. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Sister Sadiqa, can you hear me? Sister Sadiqa Jafar.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, you okay?
Alhamdulillah. Now, Sister Sadiqa, what I would like you to kindly do for me is that the verb which is on the screen, I'm going to make it full screen. So this verb here, it's a four-letter verb, sharaka. Now, with this verb sharaka, the past tense has four letters. So the root word is sheen, ra, kaf. Sharika, yashraku. Sharika, yashraku means that he partnered with someone. Sharika. Now, this, can you see here now? How is it a four-letter verb? First of all,
Shin, alif, re, and kaf.
correct. Now, can you see the alif which has been coming after the sheen itself? That it's making in this verb into a four-letter verb. Now, this now sharaka yushariku. Sharika means he partnered someone. Sharak yushariku now means he participated with someone. So it gives it a slightly different meaning now. Now, I would like you to conjugate for me all of the past tense, please.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sharaka, sharaka, sharaku, sharakat, sharakata, sharakna,
Right.
sharakta,
Mhm.
sharaktuma, sharaktum, sharakti, sharaktuma, sharaktunna, sharaktu, sharakna.
Excellent. Excellent. Now I would like you to do for me the present tense. So the present tense is sharaka is the past tense. Yushariku is the present tense.
Yeah.
So yushariku. So yushariku means he is participating with someone. So I would like you to conjugate the present tense, please.
Yushariku, yusharikani, yusharikuna, yushariku, tushariku, tusharikani, yusharikna, tushariku, tusharikani, tusharikuna, tusharikina, tusharikani, tusharikna, ashariku, nushariku.
Shariku, nushariku. Excellent. Excellent. That was really good. Now, next one I would like you to do is the imperative. Now, how do we make the imperatives?
With the imperatives, you remove the ta,
Yeah.
and the third letter, it becomes with the kasra.
So the third, so we remove the ta. Once
Yeah.
we remove the ta, okay, let me send this across to you.
You
So-
said that
So once we remove the ta, then we will look at the letter which was after the ta. What was the letter after the ta?
sha, shin,
Yeah.
shin with the fatha.
Yeah. Now, when there's a sheen with a fatha or a letter which has a harakat,
Mhm.
then there is no need to bring hamzatul wasl.
Yeah.
So for this reason, we don't bring hamzatul wasl, but what we do is that we will make the last letter silent. So we make the last letter silent. So we wrote the ta and the last letter silent, and it becomes sha, sharik. Is that clear? Sharik.
Yeah.
Now, in the second one, in tusharikani, as we said, we dropped the ta. The noon, as you remember from last time, that when we make the imperative, the noon in the dual and the noon of the plural masculine is removed.
Yeah.
So tusharikani becomes, drop the noon, drop the ta, becomes
Sharika.
correct. And tusharikuna becomes
Shariku.
correct. And in the singular female, anti tusharikina, we drop the ta and the noon at the end, and it becomes
Sharika.
shariki.
Shariki. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Correct. Next one, tusharikani, we drop the ta and we drop the noon, becomes
Sharika.
excellent. And the final one, they all females, the female's noon remains behind.
Yeah. So it becomes Sharikna.
Sharikna, correct. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant. Ahsanti.
Okay.
Mashallah, that was really good. That was really good as well. Any
Sheikh,
questions?
Sheikh, can I quickly ask what was the meaning of sharika you said?
So let me just send the meaning across to you in the group of this, so everyone understands that how this is happening. Give me 1 second.
So is this the same Sharika you say for Allah, right? La Sharika.
No,
Is it the same?
no, that is sharik.
Oh,
That is the 3-letter verb. So I'm going to send this in a group for you now, and it'll make it clear for you. Give me 1 second.
Sheikh, is this a weak verb? Because it is
No.
alif.
This is not a weak verb. Only a verb or a verb becomes a weak verb when the 3 letters are one of the alif, waw, ya. Here, it's an additional letter. So it's not
a 4-letter verb. Okay.
exactly. It's a 4-letter verb. Now, let me just send this across to yourselves. Where is it gone? I'm just going to send this across to you now. And also this would help you to use the dictionary as well. Now, can everyone see it in the
forms, the different forms?
No, can everyone see this on your group, in your WhatsApp?
Yeah, is it at the page of the dictionary, the meaning?
Yeah. Let me
we can see it, but
let me explain it to you now. Give me 1 second. Where is it gone? Is the sisters from America, would you be available tonight for 11 o'clock?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay. For tonight, yeah, because as I said, I'm going to break the class down into 2s because I need to do this in a smaller group. So I'm going to do this tonight with yourselves, and then the UK group, I will arrange a time with yourselves to do this as well, practice, because I need to have a smaller group to practice this with.
So Sheikh, 11 o'clock our time?
No. That's going to be like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning UK time. 11 o'clock UK time. That will be 6 p.m. New York time.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly namaz time. So we probably.
No, that's fine. So we'll do it 6:15 then. Is that okay? 6:15.
Okay.
Works for me because our namaz time is at 5:15. So.
We'll do 6:15. Is that right? Look over here now. Can you see this here? Right. I can. Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. Now this is how you use a dictionary.
Okay.
So here, can you see sharika?
Yes.
Now sharika itself. Now can you go through the meaning, sister? Zohra. Virgin.
Okay, sharika, to share, participate, be or become partner.
Yep.
Yes.
Go through that.
Should I? That's what it says.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So then after that, if you go, now see over here now, to participate, associate, okay? Then it says, now 1V, now it says to share, participate, be or become a partner. Then it says, then there's a comma, associate in or of someone, 1V. 1V, can you see this? I. This means to share or participate, become a partner. So this and this over here, it says sharaka ra'yuhu. Sharakahu ra'yuhu. So this one here, this Roman number. Now I'll show you the Roman number. Now in the dictionary, what it does, let me show you. I think I did this before, but I think you can't remember. Let me show this on the screen again. Now in the dictionary, you will have this. Everyone, look at this, please. So the reason. So look at this now. 1V. Can you this 1V?
Yes.
Now, this itself is the four-letter verb. So this,
Af'ala.
who said this?
I said because I read it there. Af'ala.
Yeah, yeah, af'ala. So this means that whenever this comes in with the verb itself, af'ala, 1v, it means that this is the actual four-letter verb meaning for this word itself.
So Sheikh, I'm just asking, I don't know.
Yeah.
These the Roman letters, are they saying the form which it is in?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So the actual 1v represents form number 4.
Form 4, where you add an alif in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So af'ala, yuf'ilu, if'al, 1v. The next one is 1-1.
Sheikh, can I
1-1.
ask a question, please?
Yes.
So the fourth form
Yep.
and what we are doing now, the four-letter verb, it's the same thing?
No, thank you for Zainab for asking that question. Now this 1-1, Sister Zainab, 1-1-1, this one here, this is 3.
Yeah.
This is 3. So
Yeah.
this is 3. So the one which you do now, sharaka, yushariku, is this one. So in the dictionary, you look for this fa'ala.
So
And then you
you
look
find a pattern on the wazan of fa'ala. That will
Exactly.
be form 3. Okay.
Exactly. That's form number 3. And form number 2, it's the one which has a shadda in the middle, like sallama, yusallimu, taslim.
Yeah.
So this one, if we did sharaka, would be sharaka?
Yeah, if we did it on form 2, should be sharraka, yusharriku, tashriq.
Okay.
Sheikh, then why the form 2 is on the pattern of fa'ala and not fa'ala?
Because some verbs, good question, some verbs will not come on all of its different patterns. So that's the reason why you have to go to the dictionary and look in the dictionary which word comes on which pattern itself.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank
Now,
One last one, Sheikh, one last one. You know, when you say the 3 words together, yeah, you said sharaka, yushariku,
yep.
and then what? You said the masdar?
Yeah, so you have the sharaka is the past tense, yushariku is the present, then you have the masdar. Musharakatan will be the masdar. Masdar, now, okay, let me explain. Now, masdar is the root word from which the verb is extracted from. Now, there's a discussion amongst the grammarians. They say, did the noun happen first or did the action take place first? They say that did the action happen or the noun happen first? So for this reason, in the Arabic, so the masdar itself in English is called the root word. Root word meaning from which the other tenses, the past, the present tense, are extracted from. So qatala yaqtulu qatlan. So qatlan is the noun from which the past tense qatala yaqtulu is derived from. So when you have a 4-letter verb, the 4-letter verb or a 5-letter verb, its root word will be different from a 3-letter verb. Is that clear? This is a really important point. A 3-letter verb's root word will be different for a 4, 5, or 6-letter root word.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it has a different masdar.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is in your. I've sent this across to yourself in the group. This is really important, and that's so. This is the reason why I'm going through this. Form 2, form 3, form 4, form 5, V11, V6, form 6, form 7, form 8, form 9, and form 10. That's the reason why I'm going through it, because you cannot even use a dictionary if you're not able to verb conjugate them correctly, because you don't know how to make the past tense, present tense, and imperative. Is this clear for you? From last time I explained this, I did mention this last time, but I'm making it even more clearer for everyone. Is this clearer for you than last time or not?
It's clear, Sheikh, but we need more practice.
I know. You will probably make me have white hair before I finish this good conjugations. But yes, that is right. The more practice I'll give you, the better you'll become. Absolutely.
Yes, it definitely is becoming clearer. Yeah.
No, I can see that. Is this Sister Sadiqa?
Yes.
Yeah, mashallah, I could tell the difference already. Mashallah, you're doing really well.
Thank you.
And Batul Manji, she knows she's doing really well because I've told her that, mashallah, she's improving. Yes, it takes time. Once it clicks, that is it. It's like laminated floor. Once the laminated floor is clicked together, everything else becomes easy to put on. So it's really easy, these things, once it clicks. Right. Can I move on now? Or no? Can I move on?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, this one in here, form 2. This is fa'ala, yufa'ilu, taf'il. If you look at the actual, if you go to your WhatsApp group, I've just sent another handout, which I sent this before. It's got there, fa'ala, yufa'ilu. So, fa'ala, yufa'ilu. Sister Zohra, sister, please please come on the mic, and this is your class. Feel free and nag me. I'm more than happy you ask me questions. Don't feel shy at all. Now, this one here, fa'ala yufa'ilu. Now, originally, it was a 3-letter word, like kata, for example. Let me give you. Does anyone know the word to cut in Arabic? Sorry? Who said that?
Najma.
MashaAllah. Excellent. Qaf, twa, ayn. Qata'a. Qata'a means to cut. For example, Ana, how do you say, Sister Najma? I cut the bread.
I cut the bread.
Yes.
I cut the qata'tu khubz.
Qata'tu al-khubza. I cut the bread. Now, because the way the class is going, the thing which I was going to teach you later, I'm going to teach you today now. Now, for example, if Sister Najma, if you had so many guests in the house and you had one loaf of bread to feed, say, about 10 people in the house, so the wise thing would be for you to cut the bread in small pieces so that everyone gets a piece.
Yeah.
Right? Now, in that scenario, you will not say qata'tu al-khubza. You will not say qata'tu al-khubza. You will choose a verb in the Arabic language which will give the meaning that you cut something in small pieces itself.
Qata'a.
Now, I'm going to ask Sister Nobia. Sister Nobia wasn't here last week. Sister Nobia, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, sir.
Sister Nobia, if you look at the last handout, which I sent today, which you got a 3-page PDF.
Yep.
Now, the past tense, if you open the PDF, page number 1, it says 1, then 2, and is the verb fa'ala. Can you see it?
Yeah. Number 1, fa'ala.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. There are 3 fa'alas. Fa'ala, fa'ola, fa'ila.
Okay, let me just get onto the screen. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Because this is because I'm teaching that using how to use a dictionary. So because of that, if I teach this today, I think it will be really helpful for everyone. Everyone wanted to learn this, and I think today it will be a really good opportunity.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. I'm just getting onto the screen. Now look over here now. Look over here. It says meaning, usage, and relationship. Okay.
Right.
Fa'ala, fa'ula, fa'ila. These are
Right.
past tense for a regular verb. So when there's a three-letter verb, they are called regular verbs.
Right.
And the present tense of the regular words whose past tense comes with a fatha, the ayn comes with a fatha, the ayn coming with a dhamma, ayn coming with a kasra. So a past tense verb for a three-letter verb, it has three different patterns.
Right.
The present tense has also three different patterns as well. It could be either yaf'alu, yaf'ilu, yaf'ulu.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yep.
Like nasara, like fataha yaftahu, dharaba yadribu, and then also nasara yansuru.
Right.
Yep. Now this is the three-letter verbs. Now over here now, what happens is that these three-letter verbs, then they are twisted or altered to change its meaning. Like I said to Sister Najma Kanani, that if she cut the bread, qata'at al-khubza, she cut the bread. Now, if you want to give the meaning to cut something in small pieces, how do you do that in the Arabic language? You have the different verb patterns itself, which allow you to alter the original meaning of the verb to a different meaning.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, look at this. Now, this pattern here, first of all, I'm going to tell you the pattern, and then I'll do it with you. Now,
Okay.
this pattern is the second pattern, and this is called, in Arabic, this is called the additional letter, mazid fi bab. Mazid fi bab means an additional letter has been added to the three-letter verb to change the meaning. So over here now, fa'ala, yufa'ilu.
Yaf. Yaf'ilu.
No, fa'ala, there's a shadda.
Fa'ala. And yufa'ilu.
Yes. So you see there's a shadda, and whenever there's a shadda, it represents that the letter has two letters of the same kind together. Correct?
Right. Yeah.
So-
To ain.
Yeah, two ayns. So this is a four-letter verb.
Right.
Now let me mention this now. Now, this verb, what meaning does it give? So, for example, if I say qatta'a, now qatta'a means he cut. And if I put the verb qatta'a yuqatti'u, now qatta'a yuqatti'u, now any verb which comes on this pattern, it will give one of these three meanings. Either it gives a meaning of causative.
Okay.
I'll explain. What does it mean with causative? Causative means that you are being the cause of doing something upon someone else.
Okay.
For example, let me give you an example.
Like you're cutting the bread.
Yeah, exactly. Qatta'a al-khubza. Qatta'a, he did the action. No,
Cutting.
that's not a good action. Let me do al-tathir. That's the best one.
All right.
Yutahhir, yutahhara, yutahhir, tathir.
Tathir.
Tathir means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is being the cause of the action to
Of purifying.
of purifying.
Right.
Does it make sense now?
Yep.
So that is causing the meaning of causative. So whenever a verb comes on this pattern, it gives the meaning of being a cause of something. For example, I inserted in his mouth a medical tool in his mouth, a dentistry tool in his mouth, for example. So I'm the cause of doing something. That is the meaning of a verb which comes on the pattern of fa'ala yufa'ilu. Now, Sister Najma said qata'a. If I say qata'a yuqatti'u. Now, qata'a yuqatti'u, it gives the meaning of intensity.
Okay.
So meaning that I cut the bread in small pieces now.
Right. So what's the letter which represents that? So if the verb is having a shadda, that's for causative.
Yes, only a shadda in the middle.
Okay. That's for causative.
Can I ask something?
Yes, sister.
So you see the pattern here. I don't know which one it falls under. We say huruful muqatta'a. Huruful muqatta'a, you know, the abbreviated letters.
Yes.
So would that be the fa'il, mufa'ilun, or mufa'alun?
Right. Wait, 1 second. So this is not the huruf al-muqatta'at here.
That's different, I think.
That's completely different.
No, I'm using looking at the verbs, the verb qata'a. That's not the word used in that.
That's qatta'a, fa'ala. That's right. That's right.
Is that the verb used in that when we say? Yeah,
Qaf, ta, ain.
yeah.
Yuqatti'u. So now the other, so intensive. So for example, qatta'a, what does the word al-habal mean? Al-habal.
No idea.
Habal, a rope.
Rope.
Sorry?
Means a rope.
A rope. Okay.
So let me write this word down. Qatta'tu. Qatta'tu. This is really important because by knowing this, when you read the Quran, it makes much more sense. I cut the rope in small pieces. Qatta'tu al-habla. Qatta'tu al-habla means I cut the rope in small pieces. So any verb which comes on this pattern, it gives the meaning of causative. Either you're being the cause of something, or either intensive. When it's intensive, it means that you do something in intensity. So when you are cutting something in small pieces, you're making it, it gives that meaning. The other meaning is
Demonstrative.
no. So intensive means that something which is done in excessiveness.
Right.
That's one meaning. The other meaning is denominative. Denominative is the example of what I've given you. Qatta'tu al-habla. So when you do something, denominative is the word in English used for something which is done in small portions. Something which action which is in small parts. So when you cut the rope in small pieces, this is called denominative.
So we use the same word for all three actions.
No. It depends. You have to look in the context. Whether
Meaning.
yes, you look in the meaning and the context, whether it's coming in the causative, whether it is coming in the intensity, or whether it's coming in the denominative. For example, this same sentence, if I said qatta'tu al-habla kathiran,
Denominative.
Okay.
intensive. Qatta'tu al-habla kathiran, I cut the rope so much.
Okay.
So when you say kathiran, it means abundance. So that indicates upon intensity. For example, now the ayat here, إنما يريد الله إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم
Tathira.
تطهيرا. Tathira is indicating upon intensity there. It doesn't indicate upon just because you know that taharat is of two types. Taharat is of two types. One is taharat from the najasat, and then the other taharat is the taharat of the soul as well.
Okay.
So there's, for example, blood and all of these najasat. This is cleansing someone from that. That is taharat. But the other taharat from shirk. Allah says in the Quran that indeed shirk is
Spiritual, meaning the spiritual tahara.
exactly. So when you do, so when it's something being explained, something is being done in intensity, it means that it's been done at the highest level the action can be accomplished. So that means that it's intensity from all types, so that the harat of the external najasat and the internal najasat all are being cleansed from someone.
Okay.
Does that make sense to everyone? Or of course, I'll give you more examples, but at the moment, I'm giving you a brief explanation, and inshallah, maybe I'll need to give you more explanations after that. Is this clear so far?
Yes, a little bit. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's fine. So, qatta'a, yuqatti'u, and the imperative will be, so, qatti'.
Okay.
Qatti' is the imperative. So, let me give you the example of tahir. So, tahara, yutahiru, tahir. Conjugate, sister, the sixth imperative of tahir.
Tahir, yutahiru. So we'll drop the ta.
Yep.
And sorry, can I write it down? What's the word?
Tahara, yutahiru.
Tahara. Yutahiru. So you drop the ta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, you drop
That is correct. You got the ta and
ta.
the fa.
The ta has a haraka over it, so we don't do anything. We can't add alif, and we put a sukoon at the last letter.
Excellent. And it becomes tahir.
Tahir.
And conjugate the last five. Tahir.
I have to check. I have to see, look into my book.
No.
Tahir.
So,
Tahir.
yep.
Tahira. Tahiru.
Correct.
Tahiri. Tahira. Tahirna.
MashaAllah. 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 That was really good. Is it sinking in, sister Nobia?
Yes, it is a little bit. Yes.
Okay, now I want you to conjugate.
Maulana, can I just stop you there? You
Yes.
just said drop the ta, but you're using tas.
No.
Are you dropping the ya?
No, we drop the ta for anta tutahiru. We drop the ta, and the ta comes tahir. The imperative is tahir, not ta. It's not tahir, it's tahir.
It's tahir. Tahir.
Is it the ta for the tahir?
Yeah. That's right.
Is that okay, Sister
Sorry
Siddiqa?
about my
Oh,
pronunciation.
can you put it on the thing? No, I'm still confused.
Yeah, how to write tahir properly in Arabic.
Okay, I'll do it for you properly in Arabic. Give me 2 seconds. I'll do it for you.
Yeah, thank you, Sister Zahra.
Well, she's done it already.
Yes, in the chat box.
Okay.
She's written.
Yeah, she's good.
With Arabic.
I'm just.
She's quick.
Very
Yes.
quick.
Right. Sister, who didn't get a chance last week? Who didn't get a chance last week to come on the mic? Sisters, Sister Zahra, can you come on the mic as well, please?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Now, I want you to conjugate the present tense of yutahiru.
Yutahiru, yutahirani, yutahiruna, tutahiru, tutahirani, yutahirna, tutahiru, tutahirani, tutahiruna, tutahirina, tutahirani, tutahirna, utahiru, nutahiru.
Now, I want all of the class to read with Sister Zahra again, and she's going to read it slowly so that you can practice with her as well. So this is the way you actually meant to do this. So once a person reads it correctly, then the person would come back on the mic and practice with the class as well. So let's start. Yutahiru, everyone. Bismillah. Sister Zahra, Bismillah. Start again.
Yutahiru,
Everyone repeat. Everyone's mind.
Yutahiru.
yutahirani,
Yutahirani.
yutahiruna,
Yutahiruna.
tutahiru,
Tutahiru.
tutahirani,
Tutahirani.
Ani.
Yutahhirna.
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 Tutahhiru.
Tutahiru.
Tutahhirani.
Tutahirani.
Tutahhiruna.
Tutahiruna.
Tutahhirina.
Tutahirina.
Irina.
Tutahhirani.
Tutahirani.
Tutahhirna.
Tutahirna.
Irina.
Utahhiru.
Utahiru.
Tutahhiru.
Nutahiru.
Utahiru.
Is that clear for everyone now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And now I'm going to ask Sister Sadiqa Asaria.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam. Sadiqa, how are you? Right, Sister Sadiqa Asaria, can I request from yourself now? Did that make sense for yourself? So fa'ala and fa'ilu, whenever a verb comes out, it would either give one of the three meanings to the original verb itself. So causative, for example, in Arabic language, when you kiss someone, the word qabbala, yuqabbilu, taqbil is used. Ana uqabbiluhu, I kissed him. Hiya tuqabbilu al-walada, she kissed the child. So qabbala yuqabbilu taqbil, he caused to kiss someone, for example. Or qabbala Allahu yuqabbilu, or for example, Allahu yusallimukum. Allahu yusallimukum. So the seen la mim. Salama means he was safe. Seen la mim, he was safe. But if you want to say, may Allah protect you, then sallama. Sallama yusallimu. Adding the lam, the shadda, which means Allah be the cause of your protection.
Yeah. I had a question actually.
Yep.
You know, the one form 2.
Yep.
And then you wrote the example qata'tu al-habla.
Yep.
And you said it's to cut it into small pieces. But that maybe I'm missing the link between that what you wrote and the one with the shadda.
Okay. So if I said qata'tu al-habla kathiran, kathiran means much, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
That will,
you need the kathiran in it as well.
you need kathiran to indicate, is indicating upon intensity.
Oh, okay. So you know, like how you said, you imagine you're cutting the bread into pieces, and then you want to cut it into 10 pieces. So you want to indicate you're cutting it into small pieces.
Yep.
I thought that you would just need to use that form of the verb, and you have to add kathiran.
There's two ways. So sometimes the context can tell, and if there's no context, then you can take the meaning which you think is suitable according to the context as well. So if I say qata'atul khubza, from that you can take the meaning of intensity, or you could take the meaning of denominative, that I cut the bread in small pieces as well.
Yeah, but you know, qata'tu,
Yep.
isn't that the normal fa'ala?
Yeah, qata', that's qata'tu. Qata'tu means he cut the bread. There's no intensity or no denominative, whether it's in small pieces, it's just to cut the bread. There's no description as such. But when you say qata'a yuqatti'u, qata'tu, then it indicates either intensity or either the action is done in so minute details that you've made several different pieces, small pieces for it.
Okay, so you know what it is on the WhatsApp? There's no shadda for ta. That's why I got confused.
Yeah, the original one, it has got shadda. On the ta, it has got shadda.
Oh, is it? I can't see. Okay, maybe it's too small. Sorry. Yeah.
It doesn't have a fatha.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's too small for me. I thought it was looking like a fatha. But okay, it's a shadda.
Yeah, let me just add a shadda to it as well now to make it easier for yourself.
I think it's just because the text is so small. I can't in WhatsApp. You can't magnify it to see. I think that's all it is.
Yeah,
I'll magnify. You can magnify it.
Oh, I can't on my phone. Sorry.
Unless Sister Butumanji's phone.
No, you pinch it and bring it up.
No, I can on the Zoom, but not on my WhatsApp. Maybe it's just my phone. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So
iPad is better.
I've done it. Qatta'tu.
What's yeah.
Okay, I'll put the shut down there as well. Right. Now, what I want from you, Sister Siddiqa, is that I want you to do for me the verb. I'm going to do the verb with you. Should do you. يقاتل. يقاتل means to combat. يقاتل. So قاتل is the past tense. So this فاعل يفاعل فاعل. Fa'il is the imperative. Fa'il is the imperative. Now, whenever a verb comes on this pattern of fa'ala yufa'ilu, it means reciprocal attempt. Now, the word reciprocal in Arabic, it means that this action is being established by two individuals. It's something which is done mutually between two individuals. Okay? So when he says sharaka, it means that he participated with someone. Sharika, he participated by himself. But when he says sharakahu, it means that he participated with someone else. That's the difference in the meaning.
Sorry, can I just interrupt?
Yes.
Yeah. So sharaka,
Yep.
sharaka, does it mean the participant?
Correct. So so what happens here? Let me explain it further. So sharaka, when you will have the verb sharaka, you will have a doer and an object as well.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like, you know, in this pattern,
Yep.
fa'ala is the person who is fa'ala.
Yeah, he's participated with someone else.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
That's
Thanks.
really good. When you say qatala, yuqatilu, means that he combated with someone. When he combats, it means that it's a fight between two individuals.
Yeah.
So both of them mutually are exchanging blows.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
That's the meaning it gives. Now, this pattern itself, fa'ala yufa'ilu. So I want you to say, Sister Siddiqa Asaria, to conjugate for me yuqatilu. The present tense. Of qatala, yuqatilu. Yuqatilu,
قاتلون
yuqatiluna, correct? Sister Siddiqa Asaria.
Yeah, I'm going to find that really difficult.
No, okay. Let me give you an easy one then. Let's do the one which is on the screen. Sharaka. Okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So just to read it, not
Just read them, because I need first to get the tongue rolling on these patterns so they become familiar and fluent, and then I could be able to go for the next phases itself. So yushariku,
yushariku, yusharikani, yusharikuna, tushariku, tusharikani, tusharikna, tushariku, tusharikani, tusharikuna, tusharikina, tusharikani, tusharikna, ushriku.
shariku,
Oh, yeah, sorry. Ushariku, nushariku.
ushariku, nushariku. Okay, brilliant. Right. Thank you. Any questions, sister?
No, thank you.
Okay, brilliant. Now, any questions from anyone else? Any questions from anyone, please?
No, Sheikh. Thank you.
Who didn't get a chance last week? Who didn't get a chance last week? Sister Zina Jan Muhammad?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Sister Zinat, I want you to conjugate for me al-adkhala. So dakhala means he entered, and adkhala means causative. Causative meaning dakhala, he entered. No one caused him to enter. But if you want to force someone to enter, you say adkhala yudkhilu. Allahumma, as we say in the dua, Allahumma adkhil ala ahli al-qubur surur. So adkhil is an imperative. Oh Allah, I ask you that you enter in the graves of the deceased, what? Happiness.
Okay.
Adkhala. Can you do the past tense?
Adkala,
Yeah.
Adkala,
Yes.
Adkalu,
Correct.
Adkalat,
Adkhalat. Correct.
Adkalat, Adkalata,
Yes.
Adkalna,
Correct.
Adkalta,
Mm-hmm.
Adkaltuma,
Mm-hmm.
Adkaltum,
Mm-hmm.
Adkalti,
Mm-hmm.
Adkaltuma,
Mm-hmm.
Adkaltunna, Adkaltu, Adkalna.
Excellent. Now, can I request Sister can I request Sister Nobia, because Sister Nobia, can you do me a favor? Can you come back on the mic, please, for a second?
Yeah. Ji.
For me, please. Yudkhilu.
The present tense.
Yes, please.
Yudkhilu, Yudkhilani, Yudkhiluna, Tadkhulu. Is that right? I'm not sure about this.
So adkhala yudkhilu. Yudkhilu means
Yudkhilan, yeah.
Yudkhilu. Yudkhilani.
Yudkhilu, Yudkhilani, Yudkhiluna, Tadkhulu,
Tudkhilu.
Tudkhilu, Tudkhilani, Yudkhilna,
Tudkhilna.
Yudkhilna, Tadkhulu, Tadkhulani.
Dal, the ta in all of the present tense, and the ya comes with a dhamma, and the next letter comes with a kasra. Tud, dal comes with a sukoon, the kha comes with a kasra. Tudkhilu.
Tudkhilu, Tudkhilani, Tudkhiluna,
Tudkhilina.
Tudkhilina, Tudkhilani, Tudkhulna,
Tudkhilna.
Tudkhilna, Adkhulu, Nadkhulu.
Adkhulu, nadkhulu is the three-letter verb. Put the alif with a dhamma. Remember, it comes with a dhamma.
Udkhulu.
Udkhilu.
I'm making it
Look at this one here.
confused.
Change the ya to of alif. Becomes.
Okay, I'll follow this one then. Shall I start
So
again?
So from start, how do you say I am we? Udkhilu.
Udkhilu and
Nudkhilu.
Nudkhilu.
And what will be the imperative of akhraja yukhriju? So it's akhraja yukhriju means to extract. Kharaja, he exited. The three-letter verb, kharaja means he exited. When you say akhraja yukhriju, it means that he extracted or he removed someone out of. That's what it means, causative. So whenever you have alif added to a three-letter verb,
it's imperative.
No, not imperative.
It's causative.
Causative. Causative. You're enforcing it. You're doing it upon someone else.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. So, for example, if you say akramahu, I respected him. For example, qad aflaha al-mu'minun. So you know, qad aflaha al-mu'minun alladhina hum fi salatin. So when we say qad aflaha in Surah Mu'minun, qad aflaha, falaha means successful. When you say aflaha al-mu'minun, the mu'minun are causing themselves to become successful. Why? Because they're doing a'mal.
Okay.
So you see that you get more of a fruitful meaning, a more deeper understanding when you understand the verb conjugation correctly. That what meaning it's trying to convey across.
Right. Yep.
So
I need a lot of practice though.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Now I want you to do the imperative of akhraja yukhriju.
Ooh, okay. Akhraja, yukhriju.
This is an imperative. This one here. Af'il.
Akhrij.
Correct.
Akhreja.
Yes.
Akhriju.
Correct.
Akhreji.
Yes.
Akhrijna.
No.
Did I miss it?
Yes, that's correct.
akhrijna.
That's correct. Excellent. Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sister, who am I? Because I'm going to, so I'm going to ask the next student who's going to be Sister Zamina. Can I request you something, please?
Yes, no.
So the ayah in the Quran, tanazzala, now nazala, noon, zal, lam, nazala. Nazala means he descended, okay?
Yeah.
Now, if you want to say something came down, was revealed, tanazzala. Tanazzala, yatanazzalu. So here, nazala gives the meaning of a gradual process of the revelation. Tanazzala. So nazala, which gives the meaning of to come down, descend, and this pattern, when you add a ta, so in this pattern, the fifth pattern, where the ta has been added and a shadda has been added, so it makes it into how many letters additional? So fa ain lam is a 3-letter verb, but now we have a ta and we have a
There's 5 letters.
is a 5-letter verb. Excellent. Now this 5-letter verb, it gives the meaning of reflexive. Does anyone know what reflexive mean?
You're the one doing the action on yourself.
Okay, you're close, Zahra. You're close. Let me give you an example. I'll give you an example. Reflexive means is that the action which is being conducted, what happens when you conduct an action? What happens? So, for example, if I do the action of cutting, what will happen at the end?
Item is cut.
Something has been cut.
Exactly. Something has been cut then. Now, in the Arabic language, we also have that types of verbs as well, which give the meaning that the action which is being performed, the effect or the result which is going to be achieved, is being established. So the result or the fruit, for example, if you're cooking food, the tabakha means cook. Tabakha means cook, and if you say tatabakha yatatabakhu, means that the food now, the process of the cooking is leading towards the food being cooked, fully cooked. So the action which is meant to be achieved from the verb is being obtained. For example, I'll give you an example. You know the word taharat. The word taharat.
Yeah.
The word taharat. There's a discussion in usul and also in some books that taharat is the actual state. As you know, tahura yathuru taharatan. So the word taharat, it's actually a state of purification. Do you agree to that?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, you go through the action of tahara to achieve the state of purification. Correct?
Yeah.
Same. So there are some words in the Arabic, they say that the word tahur is the action of purification, achieving the state. Same is over here. So when you see tanazzala, yatanazzalu, here it means that the action of the revelation is taking place now gradually. So the Quran, so tanazzala yatanazzalu means a gradual process itself. So gradually the Quran's revelation is taking, that is the meaning of tanazzala yatanazzalu, the gradual process of the revelation of the Quran. So that's what tanazzala yatanazzalu means.
The Sheikh yatanazzalu would mean that it is a continuous process of being.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
It's a process which is happening itself.
Ah.
Tanazzala, tanazzala is the past tense. Tanazzala. Now, I want Sister Sakina to conjugate. Is it Sister Sakina I said or Sister Zamina? Who did I say? Sister Zamina, was it yourself?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tanazzala. Can you conjugate for me tanazzala's past tense, please?
تنزل تنزلان
Tanazzala.
تنزلوا
Yep.
تنزلت تنزلتا
The last letter lam has to end with a sukoon. Tanazzal. Tanazzal.
Na.
Zal. Na.
oh sorry تنزلنا
Correct?
تنزلتا تنزلتما تنزلتم تنزلتي تنزلتما تنزلتن تنزلتو تنزلنا.
Excellent. Excellent. Really good. Sister Zahra, can you do the present tense as you was absent last week from class? Yatanazzalu, present tense. And Sister Najma Kanani, I want you to do the imperative. Yatanazzalu.
يتنزل يتنزلان يتنزلون تتنزل تتنزلان يتنزلن تتنزل تتنزلان تتنزلون تتنزلين تتنزلان تتنزلن أتنزل نتنزل.
Excellent. Now, who has studied Ulumul Quran? Who has
Sheikh, I have studied. Sheikh, I have a question about this reflexive form. So it says that it's reflexive of verb to.
Yes.
So whatever the meaning of verb to, that it's reflecting that meaning.
That is absolutely correct. That is right. So what it means that I'll give example. I'll give you an example. Kasara. What does kasara mean? You know the word maksurun.
To break.
Maksurun is broken.
Broken, yes.
So if I say kasartul kalama fan kasara. So this can you see? Can you see here? It says so even this one here in fa'ala also comes in the of reflexive. It comes in the same meaning. So if I say kasartul kalama fan kasara means that the pen, I broke the pen, so the pen broke.
So the action of breaking has been completed.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
That's what it indicates. Now the reason why I asked, has anyone studied the Ulum al-Quran? Has anyone heard the concept of the Quran inzal and tanzil? Has anyone heard that concept of the Quran, whether it be inzal or whether it be tanzil?
Yes. What they told us is that inzal is coming down all at once, and then tanzil is coming down gradually.
Correct. So that is the thing. This is so in the Quran, it says inna anzalnahu fi laylatin
Qadr.
Yes, inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr. Wa ma adraka ma laylatul qadr. Now the Quran has inzal, inna anzalna. The word anzalna means we revealed it. The word anzala means we revealed it, meaning that it came down at once. So the Quran has a revelation as one meaning, one format, once on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then we have the 23 years of the Quranic revelation, which is called tanzil. So Quran has a complete revelation, and also the Quran has a periodic revelation which happened during the lifetime of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is called tanzil. So
and then how are we going to take tanazzul into the meaning of tanazzul?
So I'll explain. So when you say nazzala yunazzilu, so nazzala yunazzilu means, so what this does, reflexive means that it's the effect of this verb here. So when we say nazzala yunazzilu, this is the gradual process. So the gradual process of the Quran being revealed. So it says here reflexive of two. So what this means is that the gradual process of the action of nazzala ينزل is taking place, and the actual reality is what's happening. The Quran is now being compiled as a Quran together. That is called تنزل يتنزل.
The
So
action of coming down is complete.
the action of coming down and coming in the format of the Quran is becoming completed. تنزل يتنزل.
Okay. Thank you, Sheikh. Now it's clear. Thank you.
So nazzala yunazzilu is a gradual process of happening. Now, from the gradual process, what will happen then is that the Quran then will be compiled together. That's what tanazzal. Inna anzalna fi laylatil qadr wa ma adraka ma laylatul qadr. Laylatul qadr khayrun min alf shahr. Tanazzalu al-malaikatu war-ruhu. So this tanazzala, it should be tatanazzalu, but the ta has been dropped for some other reason I can't explain now. The ta has been dropped, so it's tatanazzalu, which means the gradual process of the Quran, and it comes together in a format of a book itself. So that is a reflexive, that the book or the Quran's revelation now is coming together as a book format itself. So that is called reflexive, that the revelation's effect is that it wants to send down the Quran in the form of a book is being established itself. So it indicates the result of the action being achieved. The result of the verb's action is being achieved. Is that clear now? Or you think I'm just gone completely crazy?
Yes, it's clear now, Sheikh. Thank you.
No, it's okay for you, Cesara, because I need to find out from the rest of the class. Of course, I'll give you some more examples. Explaining is one thing. Once I give you the examples, it'll make it further more clear for everyone. Okay, it's quiet in the class, which is not a good sign. Sister Najma, can you come on the mic if you're there?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. So Sister Najma, tanazzala yatanazzalu. What will be the imperative?
Tanazzil.
No, all of them have fatah harakat. Tanazzala yatanazzalu. So the imperative will be
Tanazzil.
fatah, tanazzal.
Tanazzal. Tanazzal. Tanazzala. Tanazzalu. Tanazzali. Tanazzila. Tanazzilna.
No, fatah. Lam shura fatah.
Tanazzalna. Tanazzalna.
Do takallama.
Yeah.
Takallama yatakallamu.
Okay. So
Takallama yatakallamu, to speak. He is speaking. Yatakallamu. Takallama, he spoke. Yatakallamu, he is speaking. Takallam is the imperative. Speak.
yeah. So tanazzal.
Bitakallam. Conjugate takallam.
Takallam. Kallam.
No, takallam.
Takallam.
Yep.
Takallam. Takallama. Takallamu. Takammal.
Takallami.
Takammali.
No, you go yet.
Takallama. Takallamna.
Takallamna, yes. Takallam, takallama, takallamu. Takallami, takallama, takallamna. Excellent. Excellent. Sister Shabnam, as you're here, Jazakallah. Any questions, Sister? Any questions from yourself, Sister Najma?
No, I'm fine.
That's brilliant. Sister Shabnam, are you there? Or are you passive today? Oh, she's just, okay. Right. Can I request Sister Sister Sadiqa Sadia, can I request you once more?
Oh, sorry, Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. I couldn't unmute that.
Okay, so brilliant. So I want you to do, Sister Shabnam, yatakallamu, present tense. Takallama, yatakallamu. I want you to conjugate the present tense. Yatakallamu, speaking.
Yatakallamu. Okay, I'll try my best. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yatakallamu, yatakallamani, yatakallamuna. Tatakallamu, tatakallamani. Yatakallamna.
Ahsanti. Excellent.
Tatakallamu, tatakallamani, tatakallamuna. Tatakallamina, tatakallamani, tatakallamna. And now atakallamu, نتكلم.
Excellent. That was really good, mashallah. Excellent. Right. Okay. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. So Sister Butul Manji, Sister Mukarrama, Sister Zuhra Virji, Sister Zinat, Sister Wajda Bukhari, and anyone else who wants to join the 11 o'clock, I'm going to use the same link, the today's link, 11 o'clock, which will be 6 p.m. New York time. I'm going to cover them. Then I'll arrange another class on Friday, maybe on Thursday, actually, or maybe tomorrow evening. Is tomorrow evening okay? Tomorrow evening. I probably could squeeze in tomorrow evening, 5 o'clock tomorrow, UK time. 5:15 actually. 5:15 tomorrow on Thursday.
So 12:15 for us.
Yes. 5:15 for UK students. Would that be okay on Thursday?
Mansab, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. On Thursday is fine. Yes.
Yeah, on Thursday. On Thursday, 5:15. So 5:15. I just want the UK students because I need to practice, and the more practice, the better you will become. So tonight I'm going to do the American students. Tomorrow, on Thursday, I'll do the UK students, inshallah.
So tonight, Sheikh, at 6:15, right?
Yeah, 6:15, inshallah.
What are we
Thank
doing,
you.
Sheikh?
I want to practice these verb conjugation even more. Because if you don't master this, I cannot go through the 110 verb patterns. Like, you know the word like waka yaqi and qi qiyaqu, qi qiyaqina. I cannot teach you them unless you don't know these properly, correctly.
Okay. Thank you.
Sheikh, what's the meaning of takallama?
أتكلم أنا أتكلم معك أنا أتكلم معك باللغة العربية. Kalam means to speak.
And kallama would be?
Kallama means spoke. Kallama and takallama. Let me show you the meaning. Let me send it across to you, and everyone can learn it as well. So let me send this across to you.
From the Bharati Kapiche, please no double. Please no double Kapiche. Kind khali cabbage, vegetable. Vegetable khali cabbage. Unless you want to eat more of these.
So
unless you want to eat more of these, khali egg vegetable please Kapiche.
So let me send this across to you. Both of the meaning of kallama and yatakallama to yourself. Okay, Sister Zahra, and the rest of the class will benefit as well. Okay, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. Inshallah, I hope today's session was of some use. Inshallah, we're getting there, making more sense of these verb conjugations and everything. Inshallah, I will see everyone in the next couple of months start reading Arabic texts, inshallah. So that will be really good, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, we're doing well. We're doing well in this group. I'll send this a couple of seconds. Okay, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajam. Inshallah, take care of yourself, and inshallah, I'll see everyone in the evening. Those who are attending tonight, inshallah.
Sheikh, are you going to send a new link for us to join?
Same link of the fast track group.
Okay, and join at 6:15, right?
Yes, I'll send a message at 6:15 as well, inshallah.